So now we're on to the new Red Bull, the RB9. The first thing that stands out really is the amount of purple that has suddenly been introduced. This is due to Infiniti, and I guess purple is the colour that they want to portray the Infiniti image. Personally, I don't like it. I think it's not really a colour that suits the... Well, maybe it's just because we've seen them in the traditional livery for so long. A change seems a bit weird. Maybe we probably will get used to it. I think as we go along, it'll look better. After the livery, the next thing that kind of stands out is the side pods, which have taken a leaf out of Sauber's book, and they've made them a lot compactor. They've made them smaller entrance, where the looks like it's gone a bit wider where radiator has been. Maybe they haven't been able to package it as well as the Sauber's had, because the Sauber was just straight along and curved round into Coke bottle. The Red Bull, as you can see, starts very narrow and goes a bit wider. Maybe they haven't been able to package it as easy. Maybe that's just for the launch. Maybe we might see something different over the next couple of weeks at testing, or even for the first race. Newey has said that this car is going to be evolutionary. However, I think the side pods being redesigned, is that as evolutionary as he thinks? Maybe I think it's a bit more revolutionary. Maybe the overall chassis may be evolutionary, but overall I think the car's got quite a few revolutionary features, such as the side pods. So now we're onto the front nose. As you can see, well, that's not the picture of the Red Bull. Very similar. Here's the picture. Yeah. As you can see, they haven't opted for the FIA's modesty panel. Instead, it kind of looks like a double step nose. You've got the front tip with a step, and then you've got a flat bit, and then another step, which doesn't really look very pleasing. However, it may help the air to flow over the step if you've got the front nose as a step. The air will hit that, maybe fly over the step in the middle onto the top of the chassis. Don't know, that might be what it is, who knows. Newey did say about the step nose that, well, he agreed with what Renault was saying about the weight. Here's what he said: there is a vanity panel, but it's quite small. It doesn't extend a huge way forward because that would add a lot of unjustifiable weight. So that's harking back to what Renault said. Last year we had a letterbox design to reduce a step, which aided cooling. This year the small vanity panel has allowed us to get rid of that. So another question is, where's the cooling slot? Is it on the tip of the nose? I can't see it, to be honest. Who knows? It might be. They might have come onto a winner there. Some intricate design, but mostly all the other stuff. I believe they've still got push rod front suspension. Nothing's been said about anything. There's not that many details out there regarding the rest of the car. Newey's just said there's not huge changes. Overall, it's evolutionary. Obviously, apart from the side pods. So that the only really big change, well, other than the side pods, obviously, is that the tyres that Pirelli are supplying are different, as they're softer, which means more pit stops. mixing it up. Hopefully other drivers will be able to overtake people in the pit stops, and racing will get more exciting. So that's it for the Red Bull RB9 today. Personally, the front nose, I think, it doesn't look as pleasing as I guess others do. The purple, maybe it's a bit of a, I don't know, maybe it's for the corporate image of Infiniti, but the major thing is the side pods that are ridiculously thin. Obviously it's an evolution of last year's car, so immediately it's going to be quick. So I can't wait to see what happens. I believe it is going to be a pretty darn good car. I can see it being the outright favourite. I think that all the other cars are going to struggle really to keep up, providing they've got it right with these smaller side pods and the step nose. There's a lot of McLaren, Ferrari, they've gone for the modesty panel. Will it be greater gains than what the Red Bull has? So really, that's it for the Red Bull. Looks alright. A few tweaks would be better, but I think it'll be probably the winner of the championship.